Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from the Foxborough Sports Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the final game of the 2023 Travis Roy Junior Beanpot Tournament. This will be a familiar sight to fans who saw last year's Junior Beanpot Finals, as the same two teams will be facing off. Here on our left, we see in the white jerseys with green jersey numbers, the Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan High School. And over on the right, in the red jerseys with white jersey numbers, the Brookline High Warriors. This game, of course, being played to raise money to help those who have suffered from paralytic injuries, people like paraplegics who struggle with day-to-day life functioning. This fundraiser is raising money for the Travis Roy Center for Enhanced Independence at Spalding Rehabilitation. There is a link to a donation site down in the description section of this video. Currently, the tournament has raised $4,276 online out of a $5,000 goal. So I want to be able to announce before this game is over that we have reached that goal. So make it happen, folks. Go online and donate. Link is in the description. But for now, we've got some hockey to play. So let's take a look at some rosters, yeah? Let's take a look first at the Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan. Going in order of jersey number, first off, we have a senior captain, number 2, Aiden Scanlon. Next up, a senior number 3, Tyler Slack. A sophomore, number 4, Travis Smith. A senior number 5, Brett Gisaume. A senior number 6, Joey Davio. A junior number 7, Bryce McIntosh. A freshman number 8, Gabe Visnicki. A senior, number 9, Brady Vitelli. A freshman, number 11, David Smith. A junior, number 12, Aiden Casasa. A junior, number 13, Matthew Cronin. A junior, number 14, Brendan McNeil. A senior, number 15, Evan Riel. A sophomore, number 16, Eric Lund. A senior captain, number 17, Thomas Franzosa. A sophomore, number 18, Joseph Wright. A senior, number 19, Jonathan L'Esperance. A junior, number 20, Dane Holsky. A freshman, number 21, Thomas Basarek. A senior captain, number 22, George Basarek. And a freshman, number 23, Matthew Homer. Head coach of the Bishop Feehan High School boys hockey team is David Franzosa. And if there are any Bishop Feehan fans tuning into this live stream and you notice that I'm flubbing anyone's names, please let me know in the live chat. I want to give these student athletes the best coverage I possibly can. But on that note, let's take a look over at the other side. Let's take a look at the Brookline High Warriors. Again, in order of jersey number, first off, we have a freshman, number 2, Jack Herman. A senior alternate captain, number 3, Marcus Pace. A junior captain, number 4, Noah Gurdon. A senior captain, number 5, Steve McDougall. A freshman, number 6, Greg Aptekman. A sophomore, number 7, Connor Erdman. A junior, number 8, Tommy May. A sophomore, number 9, Max Guo. A sophomore, number 10, Jace Gongadarin. A junior, number 11, Seth Walpowitz. A junior alternate captain, number 12, Henry Ames. A sophomore, number 13, Grady Ames. A senior, number 16, Jason O'Brien. A senior captain, number 17, Emmett Tien. A sophomore, number 18, Thomas O'Brien. A sophomore, number 19, Ryan Wilson. A freshman, number 21, Owen Lacey. A senior, number 22, Matthew Murphy. A sophomore, number 23, Dylan Katz. And in these red jerseys, a senior, number 14, James Redding. Sorry for a bit of out of order there, but these are alternate jerseys. So a sophomore, number 30, Jack O'Connor. And then lastly, a freshman, number 1, again, alternate jerseys, Craig Haas. Head coach of the Brookline High boys hockey team is Anthony Sarno. It's the final game of the 2023 Travis Roy Junior Beanpot Tournament. I'm Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, and you are watching Brookline High Hockey.
Gosh, don't blink! Now it's stolen away by McDougall. McDougall passes back, a shot by Gervais, score! It's recovered by Gurdon. Gurdon sends for Zamel, deflected. Oh, juicy chance for Wells, and now it's in! Looking around, long pass out to James Redding, launches one, in! James Redding!
Now it's a chase for the puck. Caleb Weldon gets there, fires, juicy rebound, score! Emmett Feehan with the hat trick! All right, just coming back for the starting lineups. We start off for Brookline with number 5, Steve McDougall. Next up was number 7, Connor Erdman. And then number 12, Henry Ames. Next up, number 23, Dylan Katz. And number 14, James Redding. Well, they missed the goalie on the announced lineups, but it will be number 1, Craig Haas. Now for the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks starting lineup. First up is number 5. Number 20 is Dane Holsky. Number 2, Aiden Scanlon. Number 22, George Bezarek. And then number 17, Thomas Franzosa. And then in goal is number 31, someone I didn't get off the roster off Mass HS Hockey, so I'm missing a couple of names. All right, that was the national anthem, and soon we will get puck drop. All right, number 31 is Easton Thaberge. He is between the pipes for Bishop Feehan. For Brookline, it is number 1, Craig Haas. What did they say was number 5? Because I think my roster might be wrong. Ryan Eldridge. Okay, definitely not what I had on Mass HS Hockey. Thank you so much. Ah. So number 5 I had a little bit incorrect. I think the guy who was originally listed as it is injured or something, but number 5 is Ryan Eldridge. So a couple of erroneous things, but quickly picked up, and I think other than that, we are good to go. Last year, the first goal was scored in 8 seconds, but I don't think we're going to quite match that time this year. These two teams faced off last year. That game ended in a 2-1 victory for Bishop Feehan. Brookline started that game off with a bang with a goal right off the opening face-off, which I believe was scored in exactly 8 seconds, but ultimately it was the Shamrocks who came away with the win last year. Now we've got the rematch. Around the back, Aiden Scanlon tries to clear, and it's poked through to the neutral zone. Good move there by Franzosa. Franzosa coming in, shoots, and it goes off the side of the net. Around the back, it's chased down. Pinned to the corner. Number 22, George Bezerick, was carrying it. Now trying to clear it out. It's sent right back in by Eldridge. Turned away by Haas, recovered by Bezerick. Attempted pass, too much traffic, and it gets broken up. Ultimately recovered by Connor Erdman. Lifted up for Henry Ames, but couldn't corral it, so instead Brookline will do a full line shift. And Scanlon dumps it in so his team can complete a line shift. Shamrocks on the attack, send a pass across, find an open man, and he scores! Perfect puck movement, and it ends in a goal for number 14, Brendan McNeil. What? So Brendan McNeil with the first goal of the game for Bishop Feehan as they get on the clock quick. About a minute in, and it's a 1-0 game in favor of the Shamrocks. Through the neutral zone, it's pinned up against the boards. They're scrumming for it, multiple players, and coming out with it are the Shamrocks. Number 6 coming in, sends a pass across, and almost backhanded in for a second goal. I think that would have been McNeil again. And it would have been a great pass from Joey Davio. Davio chasing it down in the corner. And a hard collision in the corner between McNeil and Noah Gurdon as Brookline trying to move it out into the neutral zone. Now chasing it down. And that's a shot from Marcus Pace, saved by Thaberge. And I didn't quite catch who got the assist on that first goal, but a very good pass by Bishop Feehan to set up that first score. Now out to the neutral zone where it's taken by Brookline for a second, but too much traffic and players get tangled up through the neutral zone. It is passed to Grady Ames. Ames gains the blue line, coming down the right side. Pass, shot! It missed wide, might have been turned away. The shot from Max Guo. Now it's recovered by James Redding, passed across to Dylan Katz, sent ahead out of reach of Grady Ames. Chased down by number 8, Gabe Visnicki. Bishop Feehan trying to clear, stolen away. Grady Ames, backhand pass. Oh, just turned away. Jace Gungadaran almost had the deflection there. Now it's taken back by Ames. Shot is blocked off a skate. And Dylan Katz with the hustle to keep it on the attack. In the corner, it's sent off the boards ahead to number 16, Eric Lund. Lund sends it off the far boards. Visnicki chases it down, sends it across to number 5, Ryan Eldridge. Pass up to the neutral zone, sent back to the Bishop Feehan end. Now carrying it out is Visnicki. Visnicki puts it into the Brookline end. and moves for a line change. Reading trying to move it up the ice, but couldn't get it very far into the corner. A scrum for it. They're kicking it around. The Shamrocks control it. Pass goes back to number 20, Dean Holsky. And again, Holsky with it. Sends it off the boards. And getting double teamed. The puck comes out. It's taken by Scanlon. Scanlon fires a shot, almost redirected by Bezerick. Now Scanlon with the puck in the corner, tries to send it through to Bezerick. Too much traffic, it's broken up. McDougall passes up to Henry Ames. Ames up to Erdman. Erdman crossed the line before the puck did, and a slightly late hit from Scanlon, but I think they're going to rule that incidental, and so this will just be a simple offsides call. Neutral zone face-off. Puck drops, sent back to the Bishop-Feehan end, where it is controlled by number 3, Tyler Slack. Sends it up to McNeil. McNeil lifts it all the way down to the back. Chasing it down around the back. Coming out with it is Davio. Davio gets pushed into the boards, and the puck is taken by Seth Walpowitz. Pass goes up to Marcus Pace, excuse me. Now Jonathan Lesperance with the puck, passes it across to McNeil. McNeil gains the blue line. Into the corner he goes. Pass out to Davio. Davio trying to fight his way through. Too much traffic. Cleared out by Pace. Sent right back in by Slack. Around the back it goes. Taken by Katz. Long pass intercepted. That is number 23, Matthew Homer, bringing it around the back. Pass slightly misses its target. Now they're battling for it in the corner. Still fighting for it. Now with it comes Noah Gurdon. Pass up aimed at Emmett Tien, but he gets pinned to the boards by Homer. And coming out with it is number 9. Fakes the handoff, comes around, fires a shot, and scores! Brady Vitelli came out of that scrum along the boards. And a few players I don't think even realized he had it for a brief second, and so he took advantage of that. Skated around some defenders and then fired a wrister from long range. Found the left side of the net, and that will be goal number 2 for the Shamrocks. So 5 minutes and 2 seconds is all it took for the Shamrocks to match their scoring total from last year's Junior Beanpot Finals. Brookline trying to keep on the forecheck. That's Greg Techman. The goal is unassisted as it was taken out of a takeaway on the forecheck. Now battling through the neutral zone, Max Guo pushes it down to the Bishop-Feehan end. It's taken by Aiden Scanlon. Scanlon skating around behind the net. Passes up, given back to Scanlon. Scanlon skating with it, pushes it into the Brookline end. Chasing it down, sends a pass. It's blocked off. Sent around the boards, taken by Guo. Guo kind of mishandled it there. The ice wasn't cooperating, and so instead it'll be sent down deep in the Brookline end as both teams make line changes. Reading sends it down to the near side to Thomas O'Brien. Tries a long pass, intercepted, taken away by number 7, Bryce McIntosh. Now off the boards it goes, knocked down by McIntosh again. Pass back to Slack. Now up to Lesperance. Lesperance sends it around the boards. Fight between Thomas O'Brien and Joey Davio for the puck there as it gets moved along the boards and gets to Reading. Reading passes it up to Henry Ames. Now up to McDougall. McDougall launches it into the Bishop-Feehan end. Chasing after it. Can't quite see where the puck is through the crowd. We've got a nice crowd here at Foxborough Sports Center. And stolen away by Henry Ames. Gives it back. Sent to the corner to McDougall. McDougall pinned by Slack and Lesperance. Erdman coming in, trying to assist. McDougall trying to come out with the puck. He gets pinned again. And we've got our first penalty, and this is going to go against the Shamrocks. And it will be number 19, Jonathan L'Esperance, who will be serving what I assume to be a 2-minute minor. I think he went just a little too high on that check, and that's what they called him for. I mean, it's tough when there's a height difference between players, but the rule is the rule. And it's cleared out immediately by the Shamrocks. Noah Gurdon takes it, fakes out his defender, gains the blue line himself, turns around again, tries a pass, and levels the defender at the same time, but it is quickly cleared out by the Shamrocks. McDougall taking it, sends it around the boards to Feehan. Feehan passes up, finds his target. That's Grady Ames, gains the blue line. Ames still skating with it. Coming around the back, sends a pass through, finds Feehan, shot, misses high and wide. And this one is deflected high in the air. It's taken by Ames. Ames sends a pass around the corner to Gurdon. Gurdon trying to stay with the puck. Bishop Feehan very aggressive on the PK. Pass goes back to McDougall. McDougall sends one down low. Henry Ames chases it down. Sent back to the point to McDougall. McDougall fires, blocked, and Ames tried to deflect it towards the slot, but too much traffic. McDougall takes it back, passes over for Grady Ames. Now back to Gurdon. Gurdon barely gets a pass away, and this is going to be stolen. This is going to be a counterattack chance for the Shamrocks. That's Scanlon. Scanlon on the approach, walled off by Haas. Now on the counter, it's Grady Ames. Ames gains the blue line, trying to weave his way through, keeping with the puck, sends a pass through, deflects, shot! Oh my gosh, it was turned away by Theberge. 28 seconds left on the penalty as James Redding chases it down to reset. Long pass, misses pace. Off the boards, it's taken by Slack. Slack lifts it all the way down to the Brookline end. Just 15 seconds left on this penalty. Redding takes it again. Passes up, a quick touch pass, and ultimately broken up, stolen back. Now skating with it is Bezerick, and we are back at even strength. Bezerick sends it all the way down. We've still got that loose stick out on the ice as Redding sends it off the boards for Guo. Guo skating with it, pushes it into the Bishop Feehan end. Stopped by Theberge. Sent to the corner now. And around the back, the Shamrocks trying to start up. A couple quick passes. This is Vitelli. He's got one goal already. Sends a pass across, just out of reach, and it's covered up by Haas. Eric Lund was reaching for that pass, but just out of reach. So Brookline unable to score on their first power play attempt. Quick face-off shot, saved by Haas off the shot from Lund. Katz tries to clear, nothing doing. Homer passes it. Lund's shot is blocked. Now it's sent back. Long shot misses wide off the stick of McIntosh. Shamrocks keeping on the attack. Waving through his Homer, fires a shot and scores! 3 goals in the first period as Homer sends that shot right through traffic and into the back of the net. 3-0. Bishop Feehan leads Brookline here in the first period. And that, I am being told, was the first varsity goal for the freshman Matthew Homer. So quite the stage to have your first varsity goal here at the Junior Beanpot Charity Tournament. It's sent out to the neutral zone. It's taken by Redding. Redding lifts it up, misses his targets, and that's going to go all the way down to the back end. No icing. It's taken by Eldridge. Sent up to Scanlon, taken off the ricochet, lifted up onto the benches, and that will stop things here with 4:42. Shamrocks lead the Warriors 3-0, 4:42 on the clock here in the first period. And an immediate shot off the face-off by Feehan, but it was saved by Theberge. Now a long, clear attempt, and I think this one's going to go for icing, and it will. So Easton Theberge coming through with a couple of nice saves for Bishop Feehan so far, as Shamrocks have built quite the lead here in the first period. Face-off is sent back. Quick shot saved by Theberge, as that was another quick wrister from Feehan out of the circle. That time tipped to him by Noah Gurdon. But again, Theberge with an eye for these quick shots. Face off back to Feehan again. Tried a shot, but got leveled. Now he takes it back, sends it off the goalie's body. Oh man, that could have been the juiciest of rebounds, but no one was quite there. It was too tangled up with multiple players. We got a collision around the bench door. Hope everyone's okay. They seem to be. That one is sent around as Reading tries to send it back. As McIntosh keeps with it, sends it off the boards. Taken back by the Warriors, sent around the back for Reading, who sends it further around for Grady Ames. Ames lost it, knocked away by number 17, Thomas Franzosa. Now taken by Reading, pass broken up, stolen back. Coming through is Davio, fires a shot, it's blocked by Thomas O'Brien, lifted out, pushed back in by McNeil. Davio coming around and goes back to the neutral zone for a strategic reset. Davio sends it up, goes off a couple skates. Swooping in and taking it is Slack, and Slack's just going to dump it into the Brookline end. O'Brien sends it around the boards. It's chased down, lifted out to the neutral zone. Slack gets there first, sends it off the boards, taken by McNeil in the middle of a change. Walpowitz trying to stop him, couldn't do it. McNeil approaches, shot was turned away by Haas, might have just missed wide. Pass goes back, now back up to McNeil, now across to Lesbrance, almost knocked in, but a heads-up fall on the puck by Craig Haas, a little pushing and shoving afterwards. Less than 3 minutes left in the first, and it's been an explosive first period for the Shamrocks. Face off, ricochet several different ways, and the shot from Homer goes wide. Sent around the boards now. Henry Ames tried to move it along, but not enough juice on that, and the shot goes wide. Now it's moved, and that is going to be a cross-check. And that, I think, might have been a little bit strategic on the part of Seth Walpowitz, as he made it look like he was going towards the boards, but stayed just a few feet away from it, and that results in the penalty against number 9, Brady Vitelli. He will serve a 2-minute minor, 40 seconds to spare in the period. No, it's a 5-minute major. Oh my gosh. So this will bleed over to the second period. The officials discussing it with the Shamrock coach. Face off is corralled by Henry Ames, sent back to Noah Gurdon. Pass across, a shot turned away by Theberge. Henry Ames passes for Grady Ames, now back to Henry, but it's taken by McDougall. McDougall gets smushed against the boards, but keeps with the puck. Battling against Eldridge, he gets the pass to Henry Ames, who lifts it over to Grady Ames. Now back to McDougall. McDougall coming around the back, gets the puck to Grady Ames. Now back to Noah Gurdon at the point. Gurdon fires a shot, bounces off a body. McDougall tried to get a backhander off there, but no dice. And now taking it, Bishop-Feehan tried to lift it out, gets through the legs of Tian, and now a chance. This is Scanlon weaving around, too many red shirts, but he's keeping the puck, driving it into the corner, sends a pass. Besrick could not get the shot off. Emmett Tian, the last line of defense there. As he takes this pass, sends it up for Marcus Pace. Pace gains the blue line. Looking around, fires a shot, turned away by Thaberge. And it is cleared out. Haas leaves it for Gurdon. Gurdon skating with it, sends a long pass across, misses his target. And it's going to ricochet all the way to Thaberge, and Thaberge is going to clear it out himself. Katz sends a pass, goes off a skate, but recovered by Redding. Redding moves it up to the back of the net, taken by Erdman. Erdman sends a pass around. It's cleared out by Slack. Less than a minute left in the period. Redding takes it around the back, patiently surveying his options. Turning back around, 40 seconds left in the period. And Redding sends it off the boards to Erdman, who pushes it across the blue line into the corner. It's taken by Max Guo, but he lost it in his skates. Attempted clear, bounces off the boards and all the way down to the Brookline end. Katz gets there barely before McNeil, and McNeil has it pinned against the boards. Just 15 seconds left in the period, and this might be where we end the first. It's taken out by Redding. Pass up to Erdman. Erdman has to send it back, and that's how we're going to end the first period. As the last seconds tick away, that will end the first. Our score at the end of one, the Bishop-Feehan Shamrocks 3, the Brookline Warriors 0. So the Shamrocks come out like a house on fire and net 3 goals. 1 score from Brendan McNeil, 1 from Brady Vitelli, and then 1 from Matthew Homer, his first career varsity goal. Happy to see we've been getting the good vibes in the live chat from Marlene Lyons. Let's go Warriors and Dylan Katz. From Lisa Redding, love that intro, thank you very much. And from Caitlin Wilson, let's go Brookline. And now let's take a look at where we are with the fundraiser. Numbers still at 4,276. So come on, folks, we're really close to that $5,000 target. Again, you can go to the link in the description section down below. Go to the site where you can donate to the Junior Beanpot fundraiser, raising money for the Travis Roy Center for Enhanced Independence at Spalding Rehab. And as always, if you're enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams, including all home games for Brookline High girls and boys hockey this winter. If you got anything to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. Could be as simple as go Brookline or go Bishop-Feehan, whoever it is you're rooting for. You can shout out your favorite players. You can let us know where you're tuning in from. That's always fun. You can let me know if there are any technical difficulties with the live stream. And, of course, if I'm messing up anyone's names, please let me know in the live chat as well. But for now, we are at our first intermission. Bishop-Feehan 3, Brookline 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, live from the Foxborough Sports Center. I'll be back with the second period after a brief break off the mic. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from the Foxborough Sports Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts, bringing you live coverage of the 2023 Travis Roy Jr. Beanpot Charity Hockey Tournament's final round between the Bishop Feehan High School Shamrocks and the Brookline High Warriors. As we get ready for the second period, Bishop Feehan jumping out to a 3-0 lead, courtesy of goals scored by Brendan McNeil and Brady Vitelli and Matthew Homer, the latter of whom earned his first varsity goal to put the Shamrocks up by 3. As you can see from the scoreboard, we will start this second period with a 2-minute and 20-second penalty against Bishop Feehan, as Brady Vitelli was assessed a 5-minute major late in the first. And we've got some more good vibes in the live chat from Steve Sheridan. Shout out to the Ames brothers as I am watching from Tampa. So a shout out from the Sunshine State for Brookline's Ames brothers, Henry and Grady. The brothers Ames have had a pretty productive week, I would say. In Wednesday's home game against Natick High, both Henry and Grady each scored a goal, although the Warriors ultimately fell short to the Natick Redhawks 4-3. And then last night, in the semifinal game against Newton North, once again, both Ames brothers registered 1 goal each. Those goals, combined with 2 goals each from Emmett Tian and Noah Gurdon, led the Warriors to a 6-3 win over Newton North to punch their ticket here, while Bishop Feehan took care of business in their semifinal game against Lexington in a 7-3 final. So a lot of multi-goal deficits throughout this tournament. And, okay, I have no idea where this is coming from, but we've got a 2-minute slashing penalty against Brookline's Marcus Pace. I don't know if he did something in the final seconds of the first period or if he did something while they were warming up. I am thoroughly confused, but we're going to have some 4-on-4 action out here in Foxborough. So here we go. Second period underway. Emmett Tian pushes it into the Bishop Feehan end, but it is controlled by the Shamrocks, sent out to the far boards where it's taken by Eric Lund. Pass goes back to Ryan Eldridge. Pass misses the mark, taken by James Redding. His pass intercepted. Lund skating with it, approaching, and scores. 20 seconds into the second period, it's now a 4-0 game as Eric Lund swooped in for that pass like a cornerback and then just shot up the ice with some nifty stick skills to get around the last defenders and the goalie and make it a 4-0 game for Bishop Feehan. Off the faceoff, it's controlled by McDougall, but he lost it on the ice. Some weird spot there, I guess. I don't know what happened, but it's cleared out to the neutral zone where it is controlled by the Shamrocks. And McDougall gains the blue line, fires a shot turned away by Theberge. And Ames passes it through, taken by Walpowitz and sent to the corner. Sent around the boards, off the boards it is taken again by Lund. And that pass slightly broken up, but recovered, making his approach and scoring is number 17, Thomas Franzosa. Bishop Feehan starting to run away with this one. And I guess when it's a 4-on-4 situation, nobody leaves the box even when a goal is scored. because even though 2 goals have been scored while he's in the box, Marcus Pace remains. Off the face-off, it is controlled by Brookline. Jason O'Brien sends it down to the Shamrock end. Tyler Slack controls it, passes it across. Around the boards it goes. It's taken by Aiden Scanlon. Scanlon skating with it, gets around one defender, but can't get around another. Dylan Katz tries to send it around the boards, chased down by George Bezerick. Pass goes back. Now back up and broken up. Slack sends it back down the other way, where it's taken by Katz. Pass up to Max Guo, long pass intercepted by Bryce McIntosh. Around the boards it is sent, taken by Jason O'Brien, and now taken away. Weaving through again, and this time walled off by Haas, as that was a near scoring attempt by Eric Lund. He was going for his second. And we've got another Warriors player going to the box now. So it's going to be 4-on-3 for the next 3 seconds, and then Marcus Pace comes out. Then for another 19 seconds, it'll be 4-on-4, and then Brady Vitelli will come out. And then after that, it'll be the rest of the 2-minute minor against Max Guo. Off the faceoff, Lund takes it, fires a shot, and it's saved again by Haas. Eric Lund putting on a showcase here of his stick skills, as Guo's penalty is assessed as a 2-minute minor for hooking. Pace is officially out of the box now, and so it is 4-on-4 for the next 19 seconds. Puck drops, it's taken by Noah Gurdon, sent around for Thomas O'Brien. Pushed further up and now carrying it through is Tien. Pass misses Grady Ames, and it's chased down and moved up to Lund. Lund trying to weave his way through, but he's stood up by Gurdon. Gurdon comes out of the back. Long pass across, finds Tien. Tien skating with it. Passing through, just missed by Gurdon on the one-timer. Passed around the back, gets tangled up in the official skates. Gurdon manages to pass back to Tien somehow, and the shot is saved by Theberge. Well, we are officially in a Bishop Feehan power play now. Everyone out of the box except for Max Guo, who will stay there for another minute and 20 seconds. Face-off is cleared by Bishop Feehan, which is somehow not called as icing. Okay, there it is. In the live chat from Marlene Lyons, Michigan says hi to the Katz family. Of course, referring to the family of Brookline's number 23, Dylan Katz. And puck is corralled by Joey Davio. Pass across to Thomas Franzosa, who has 1 goal already. Davio decides to turn around and reset the play. And he passes it up to Aiden Scanlon. Scanlon gains the blue line, turns around, looking for a pass, sends it across to Davio. Davio tries to send it through, broken up by Gurdon, but a weird ricochet takes it out the back for Franzosa. Franzosa holding it, passing up to the point. Davio fires, blocked by Henry Ames. Ames has a bit of a step. Henry Ames racing with Davio, and he gets tangled up, and the puck is knocked away. Oh, and now on a change, a chance for Bezerick. Bezerick approaching. Backhander blocked by Gurdon, who throws him into the boards. And now it's recovered by McNeil. Pass down to Bezerick. Pass out, misses Davio. And we've got a delayed penalty coming against Brookline. So Slack sends a pass around to McNeil. Guo is out of the box, so 1 power play ends, but another one is about to soon start. Vitelli skating with it. Pass across, finds an open Lund. Lund approaching, tries to send a pass through, broken up, and that will start the penalty. So more penalty problems for Brookline. They opened this period on what was effectively a 4-on-4 after man, I'm trying to describe it. I'm tripping over my words here. Waiting on the scoreboard to say who is going into the box. It's going to be a 2-minute minor against Noah Gurdon. Definitely for that throw into the boards of Bezrick. But Emmett Teahan intercepts a pass, brings it through the neutral zone, and Teahan is off to the races. Emmett Teahan on the shorthand, coming around the back. Sends a pass through, misses Ames, but it's recovered, lifted high on the shot, downed by Homer, and I think Homer might have downed that improperly, so it looks like we're going to get a face-off in the Bishop-Feehan end. But boy, how about Emmett Teahan on that play? And the face-off is ricocheted several different ways. Finally ends up at the stick of Ames. Shot is saved by Theberge. So the puck will stay in the Bishop-Feehan end as Brookline makes a line change, as both teams make line changes. Face-off won by Brookline. McDougall passes back to Walpowitz. A long shot saved by Theberge, and he covers it up. As swooping in to try and knock that one in was Connor Erdman. Face-off one again, goes back to Jason O'Brien, fires a long shot, saved by Theberge again. And now Bishop-Feehan with control of the puck. Scanlon skating with it up the near side, gains the blue line, goes around, fires a shot, saved by Haas. And O'Brien lifts a pass up to Erdman, who launches it down to the Bishop-Feehan end. Theberge takes it, taps it out for Slack. Slack passes it, misses Scanlon, but off the bounce, it's going to be taken by Bezrick. Bezrick gains the blue line, pass across to Slack. Now a pass over to Franzosa to the middle. Oh, couldn't be knocked in by Bezrick. McDougall clears it out to the neutral zone, taken by Slack. Pass across to McIntosh, now up to Franzosa. Franzosa around a pick from Bezrick. Approaching, tries to jam in a shot, but it's walled off by Haas. Now trying to sneak in and jam it again, walled off by Haas and covered up. 27 seconds left on the penalty against Gurdon. And another shout out I was actually requested of during the intermission for Lisa Redding. James Redding Sr. says hello as he is here at the game watching their son James Redding Jr., number 14 for the Warriors. 18 seconds left on the power play. Shot turned away by Haas. And a long clear. Chased down by Eldridge, sent around the boards. Wisnicki trying to work it up. The forecheck stubbornly applied by Grady Ames, but now stolen away by L'Esperance. Jonathan L'Esperance coming around the back. We are now at even strength. L'Esperance escapes the defender, gets it to McNeil. McNeil sends a pass through, intercepted. Pass goes up to Emmett Teahan. Teahan sends it off the boards, gets tangled up with Wisnicki, loses his stick, and play is going to continue. No armed raise, no delayed penalty here. Davio, fancy moves, and he puts in the shot. Joey Davio with one for the highlight reel there. Deking and dancing around the defenders. And now Bishop-Feehan with a 6-0 lead. And a timeout is now called by the Warriors. I mean, really, there's what can you say at this point? I mean, the moves that the Bishop Feehan skaters are bringing are just seem to be a level above what the Warriors are capable of handling at this time. You know, Brookline is very young on the defensive side of the ice. You know, they got a freshman between the pipes. Their defensemen consist of one senior in James Redding, a sophomore in Dylan Katz, a sophomore in Thomas O'Brien, and a freshman in Jack Herman, and one more senior who's been in the rotation defensively in Jason O'Brien, and one rotational junior on defense in Seth Walpowitz. And Brookline now appears to be sending out their fourth forward line with Owen Lacey, Tommy May, and Matthew Murphy now out on the ice. Off the face-off, it is corralled by number 20. Sent deep down to the Brookline end. Ryan Wilson was fighting for it, but the Shamrocks come away with it. Pass goes back to Slack. Slack launches one. It's deflected high in the air. Over the net it goes. Lund fighting for it and finally lost it. Pass gets away from May, and Homer sends it around the boards. And now a couple of passes, and it gets away from Brookline. Sent off the boards up to Homer. Homer sends it up the near side, and it's cleared out to the neutral zone by Brookline. Taken back by number 20 for Bishop Feehan. That is Dane Holsky. As now the puck is planted up on the back of the net, so a brief shift for the fourth forward line and third defensive line for Brookline. And this faceoff gets sent down to the near boards, chased down by Visnicki. Visnicki trying to fight his way through. Jack Herman tries to clear. Guo tries to clear, but it's kept in play by Scanlon and Franzosa. Now Gurdon swoops in, sends it off the boards for Guo. Guo lifts it out to the neutral zone, sent right back in, and that's going to be icing off the hit from McIntosh. .6:53 on the clock here in the second. Face-off is controlled by Visnicki. Sent around the boards. Besrick moves it up. McIntosh moves it further. It's walled off by Gurdon. And they're kicking it around. And ultimately goes to Guo. Fires a shot. Saved again by Theberge. You know, the offense from Bishop Feehan has been extraordinary here today, but don't sleep on Theberge between the pipes. He's made some very nice saves so far tonight. Now Scanlon skating with it. Gains the blue line, weaving through, fires a shot, misses wide. As we've actually got a new goalie in net for Brookline. It is Jack O'Connor between the pipes now. I don't know when that switch was made. Scanlon coming around, recovers the puck, fires a shot, turned away by O'Connor. Now it's given back to Scanlon. Scanlon swooping in, fires a backhander, turned away again by O'Connor. Rebound corralled, a couple passes, and it gets away, and it's going to be chased down in the neutral zone by Holsky. Holsky lifts it down to the Brookline end. And we got a whistle, maybe an offsides. Face off is pushed down, taken. Erdman trying to fight for it, but it's knocked away from him. Now it's pushed up the line, sent around, and pass goes to Holski. Holski sends it off the boards, broken up by Wolpowitz, but recovered. And now moving with it is number 13, Matthew Cronin. Stolen back by Henry Ames, lifts it off the boards for Erdman. Erdman fires a shot, saved by Theberge, and he covers it up. .4:59 on the clock here in the second period. Face off. It goes into the corner. They're kicking it around. And Davio sends it around the back. Scrumming for the puck still. And it's lifted out to the Brookline end. Wolpowitz chases it down, comes around the back. Pass misses, McNeil steals it, and he fakes out the goalie for another goal. 7-0 Bishop Feehan. Brandon McNeil, amazingly, through all the goals tonight, he is the first multi-goal scorer, as that is his second. Face-off is controlled by the Shamrocks, number 18, Joseph Wright. Puck ricocheting back and forth. And it's moved up to Davio. Davio pass across. McNeil almost had the hat trick there, but it deflects high. Davio trying to fight through several defenders. Keeps the puck with it, passes it back. Now sent off the boards. McDougall takes it and sends it around. Tien. Backhand pass up to McDougall. McDougall off the boards to himself into the corner. Sends a pass through, but no target. Davio now passes it up. This is McNeil skating with it. McNeil gets jumped on by Katz. Puck comes out and it's taken by Pace. Pass gets away from Tien. It's cleared out by Slack. Off the ricochet, it's taken by number 11. Fires a shot, saved by O'Connor. That shot coming from number 11, David Smith. McDougall lifts it high, gets away from Tien, and now it's sent up. Number 12 lost track of it. It's sent back up to the neutral zone. Sent right back by Eldridge. Now lifted out to the neutral zone. McDougall passes up. And fighting to keep it was Matthew Murphy there. And now in comes Tommy May, gives it back to Murphy, stolen away now by number 12, Aiden Casasa. Casasa skating with it. No room, taken back by Thomas O'Brien. Now Lund pushes it around the back. Hard collision with Gurdon. Now Brookline skating with it, that's May. Swooping in and stealing it is Homer. His shot blocked by Gurdon. And now off the boards, taken by Lund, pass for Homer. Homer approaching, pass deflected by Gurdon. Recovered now by Visnicki, another blocked pass by Gurdon. Lund takes it, sends it around the back to Homer. Homer gets pinned to the boards by Gurdon, who is just doing everything on defense right now. Now they sneak out with it, pass through, is recovered and put in. Goal number 2 for Brady Vitelli, as that puck was just trapped around the crease, and eventually it just slid out and was picked up by Brady Vitelli, who backhanded it off the post and in. 8-0 Bishop Feehan. 2:08 on the clock here in the second. Off the face-off, it is corralled. And now taken by Katz. Now moving it up is Greg Aptekman. Pass misses Gangadarin. And now it's taken back by Visnicki. Around the boards it goes, chased down, sent around by Cronin. So Vitelli registers his second goal of the day on that one, as that goes off the boards and is covered up by O'Connor. Face off, sent up the line. Long shot scooped up by O'Connor. And that will stop it at 1:31. Off the face-off, controlled by Brookline, sent off the boards. They can't clear it out. Sent into the corner. Sent around by Casasa. Now Grady Ames moves it around. And it's kept in play. Into the corner it goes. Katz manages to get it out to a teammate. Long pass misses Henry Ames. And that's going to be icing. So another Brookline end face-off. This one won cleanly by Bishop Feehan. Scanlon sends it back to Eldridge. Now back to Scanlon. Scanlon fighting his way through, but too many red jerseys in there, and it's cleared out. Pace lifts it up to the neutral zone. Eldridge knocks it back. Scanlon pushes it forward. Now a pass from Bezrick, excuse me. And that is Bezrick coming out with it. Turning around, gets the puck to Scanlon. Scanlon coming out the back, sends it off the boards to himself, goes around the pick from Bezrick, sends it back, knocked away, deflected by Pace, but McIntosh is the first to get there. McIntosh sends it around for Eldridge, and we've got a delayed penalty against Brookline as someone hit Eldridge behind the play. Scanlon fends off the check and shoots, and that is saved by O'Connor to end the period. We will start the third period with a power play for Bishop Feehan, though not like the Shamrocks really need it at this moment. The first period seemed explosive for the Bishop Feehan offense, but then they took the explosion to a whole nother level. Through to the score here at the Junior Beanpot Finals, the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks 8, the Brookline Warriors 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan live at the Foxborough Sports Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts. I will be back with the third and final period of the game after a brief break off the mic. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from the Foxborough Sports Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts, bringing you the 2023 Travis Roy Jr. Beanpot Tournament Finals between the Bishop-Feehan Shamrocks and the Brookline Warriors. Folks in the live chat, let me know if you just encountered like some video glitch of any kind, because when I was looking at my own viewfinder for the stream, it was still playing video from several minutes ago. So I don't know if that was just my view, my view window being screwy, or if it was an actual problem. Hopefully it wasn't, but we seem to be back on track, at least from the tech standpoint. As for the game, Brookline hoping to get, some kind of back on track for the third period. As it has been a very one-sided contest thus far. 8-0, the Shamrocks lead. And if there are any Bishop-Feehan fans in the live chat, I just got to ask, is this just a completely new team from last year? Because last year these two teams fought to a 2-1 final. And yes, Brookline did graduate some key pieces from last year's team, but they still returned some key pieces as well. Like, this isn't a Brookline team bereft of the level of talent that they had last year. And so I'm wondering, what is this new result? Steve Sheridan in the live chat telling me you're live now. So I don't know if the live messed up at some point. Did you guys lose the live at some point? I hope not. I know I had some issues with the Wi-Fi at this rink for last year's finals, but it seemed okay, so this has been weird. But either way, 1 period left, and we're going to be starting with a 2-minute power play for Bishop-Feehan, as Marcus Pace was called for a delayed penalty that did not take effect until the final buzzer of the second period. So Pace, for the second period in a row, will be starting the period in the box. Okay, so it didn't cut out or anything, is what I'm assuming you're saying in the live chat, Steve. So that's good. So Jack O'Connor, the backup goalie, returns to the net for Brookline. Bishop-Feehan sticking with Easton Theberge between the pipes, which I can kind of understand. The man's working on a shutout right now. Off the faceoff, Noah Gurdon pushes it down to the Bishop-Feehan end. Brookline using a line of Steve McDougall, Emmett Tian, and Noah Gurdon. So Brookline just trying to concentrate all of their most talented players onto a single line to start off this third period, maybe get something going. Gurdon with the puck in the corner, lifts it up to Tian. Tian lifts it high, and because they're on the penalty kill, I forgot, because it was a period starting penalty. So Brookline's actually on the PK right now, but you wouldn't know it because Brookline is just attacking aggressively for a team that's a man down. That pass finds its way up to Cronin. Matthew Cronin fires a shot, saved by O'Connor, and that puck just kind of lingered there, but the player's too tangled up to get any kind of putback score. Tyler Slack sends it back to number 11, David Smith, across to Dane Volsky, whose shot goes right into the chest of O'Connor. And you can hear the Brookline bench showing their support for their backup goalie, making every effort possible in this ice time he is getting here. Pass across to number 4, Travis Smith, back to Bryce McIntosh. Now sent to the corner, or Dylan Katz tries to clear it, walled off by McIntosh, almost sent through by Ames, but instead taken by Jonathan Lesperance. Pass over to Joey Davio, now playing catch of sorts with McIntosh, passed across. Now sent to the corner to Brendan McNeil, who's got 2 so far today. McNeil approaching shot is blocked high in the air by Thomas O'Brien. Now a pass to Davio, back to McNeil, and the shot is saved by O'Connor. "14 seconds left on the penalty against Pace. And then we will be back at even strength. Face-off sent to the corner. Matthew Homer chases it down, comes around the back. Sends a long pass across, finds his target. Now a pass to the middle. Vitelli tried to put it in, but O'Connor somehow covered that one up. Brady Vitelli along with Brendan McNeil, they're both looking for a potential hat trick. They've each got 2 goals so far. And the faceoff goes to the corner. Redding tries to clear it, gets hit up in the air. Now another stick collision, and the stick actually went flying. Brookline trying to clear it. Homer with a shot is blocked by Gurdon. Recovered by Eric Lund. Now the back pass broken up. Oh, Greg Aptekman had a chance for a second, but couldn't keep with the puck. All the way down to the Brookline end. Redding clears it back at even strength. Aptekman with it again, and again loses his footing as it's cleared out by Homer. Bounces all the way to the corner, taken by Redding, passed across to Noah Gurdon. Gurdon's pass miscommunicated somehow with his teammate, goes all the way down to the Bishop Feehan end, no icing. Now a pass goes off a skate, but it's recovered by Franzosa. Franzosa's pass moved up by Eldridge. Brookline takes it back, pass across to Gurdon. Gurdon, long pass, finds his target. Long shot from Tien, misses wide. McDougall comes with it, passes back to Gurdon. Gurdon approaches shot, is kicked away by the skate of Franzosa. Now Scanlon passes up to Besrick. Besrick approaching. And does that count? I mean, that was a suicide dive trying to block that shot by Noah Gurdon, who is leaving it everything out on the ice. Even in this blowout contest, the goal does not count. I thought George Besrick had a goal there. But apparently not. Puck ricocheting all over the place. Katz tries to clear it. It's tipped into the neutral zone by Tien. Pass goes back to Eldridge. Now up, misses. Its target, attempted clear by Walpowitz. And after a couple misses, it's taken by McDougall. Long pass kicked away by number 13, Cronin. Now another pass, and McDougall loses his footing, but it's taken by Pace. Pace skating in, fires a shot off the pole. And we're going to have a penalty against Bishop Feehan. And going to the box will be number 8, Gabe Visnicki. Remember, folks, go down to the description section, find the link where you can donate to the Travis Roy Center for Enhanced Independence. Skating around with it is Davio, but pinned in the corner. Now a scrum for the puck. Ames pokes it over to the older Ames. Henry Ames with the puck. Passes it back to Tien. Tien fires a long shot, sails high. Rebound bouncing along. Davio takes it. And it's moved down to the Brookline end where it's taken by Feehan. And he leaves it for Gurdon. Gurdon, a long pass up for McDougall, gets away from him, but he's trying to chase it down. He gets it across the blue line. McDougall still fending off defenders. Sends a long backhand pass back to the blue line to Gurdon. Gurdon fakes out a defender, approaches, fakes the shot, keeps moving in, turns around pass, gets away from McDougall, and it's stolen now by McNeil. Brendan McNeil approaching, and there's the hat trick. Brendan McNeil now with 3 goals. The hat trick is official. And that will make it 9-0 off the shorthanded score by McNeil. Face-off is launched all the way down to the Brookline end. Ryan Wilson gets there first. Couple passes. That one gets away from Pace. It's controlled by Eldridge, sent off the wall and taken by Thomas O'Brien. Erdman passes it off the near boards. And coming in and taking it is Max Guo. Guo trying to weave through, recovered by Pace. Shot saved by Thaberge. You know, for a second there, I kind of forgot that Brookline is technically still on the power play. Between the short-handed goal and the amount of time spent in the Brookline end, got a little confusing there. O'Connor blocks that one. Leaves it for Thomas O'Brien. Around the boards it goes, taken by Erdman. Pass up to Pace. Pace weaving through. Fires a shot, saved by Thaberge. Sent around the boards. 15 seconds left on the penalty against Wisnicki. L'Esperance with it. Lifts it up. Just barely gets away from his target, Casasa. And now 2-1, the penalty ends. We are back on even strength as O'Connor dumps it off. Skating with it now is Redding. Pass misses Grady Ames. And an attempted push is walled off by Redding. His pass goes off his own teammate, but it is recovered by Owen Lacey. Lacey sends it around the board, stopped by Thaberge. Getting there first was number 18, Joseph Wright. Puck sent around the boards. And now it's stolen back by Grady Ames. Ames trying to fight his way through, and the puck is cleared out. And now taking off with it is Matthew Cronin. Cronin fires a shot, saved by O'Connor. Recovered, backhanded, nobody there. The attempt to clear ricochets. Right, the shot saved by O'Connor, and no rebound. Puck pinned to the boards. Attempted clear. It's kept on the attack as it ricochets back and forth. Still kept on the attack by McIntosh. Now Brookline skating with it. A long pass misses its target. Matthew Murphy trying to race for it though, but he's not going to get there in time, and that will be icing. 7:44 on the clock, and the scoreboard showing 7-0. What? Okay, the scoreboard is wrong unless I'm going crazy, because I believe it's a 9-0 lead for Bishop Feehan. I think they just moved the scoreboard the wrong way after that last goal. Lund pinned to the boards, but it's taken by Homer, passed back. Now a pass through, almost gets to Lund, but broken up. Now Eldridge sends it around the boards. McDougall takes it out the back. Pass. And now another pass up. This is Matthew Murphy. Murphy skating with it, taken away by Lund. Lund skating with it. Stick is lost by McDougall. Lund keeps skating with it. Approaching. Shot is saved by O'Connor. Rebound almost recovered. And O'Connor dives on it. Absolutely laying out to prevent another score. So 6:56 left in the period. Ryan Wilson trying to send it around the boards, but it gets pinned to the boards instead. Still scrumming for it. Coming out with it is Cronin. Cronin pass back, a long shot saved by O'Connor. Wilson sends it around the boards. And Pace pushes it out to the neutral zone. It's pushed back, and that's going to be an offsides. And so Cronin sends it around the boards. And a long shot misses wide off the stick of Wisnicki. Now it's scrumming along. And coming out with it is Grady Ames. Ames skating, passes to his brother. Henry Ames, the shot misses wide. Moving the puck up ice was David Smith. Now pinned to the boards again. Recovered by Gurdon. Pass across to Redding. Up to Henry Ames. Ames gains the blue line, launches it around the boards. Taken by Grady Ames, tapped back around the boards. Attempted clear is recovered by Jason O'Brien, sends it through, saved by Theberge. And now this clear goes all the way out. O'Connor leaves it for Redding. Redding sends a long pass, misses, and it's going to be taken instead by number 4, Travis Smith. Pinned to the boards once again. And it comes out. McIntosh, a weird ricochet, and McDougall poked away from him. Recovered by Redding. Redding launches it to the backboard, and it's going to be covered up by Theberge. So don't mind the scoreboard. The score is 9-0. In favor of the Shamrocks, although it doesn't make too much of a difference. Out of the face-off, Travis Smith skating with it, sends it around the boards for Brendan McNeil, who's already got 3 tonight. Around for Travis Smith. Smith battling up against the boards. Jace Gongadarin came out with it for a second, but now it's taken back by Smith. Smith sends a pass up to McNeil. McNeil collides with Gongadarin, but keeps with the puck. 4.5 minutes left here in the Junior Beanpot Finals. A couple quick passes. And now a long shot saved by O'Connor and cleared out of the slot by Katz. Coming out the back, we've got a penalty call. And in fact, it'll be number 15, Evan Reel, who will be going to the box. Four minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock, and this will be a 2-minute minor against Reel. Face-off won by Brookline. Quick shot from McDougall, sails high. And that shot, that clear is corralled by Kasasa. Kasasa attacking on the shorthand, weaving through. Shot saved by O'Connor. Now coming out with it, a pass completely misses everybody, and it's all the way back to the Bishop Feehan end. Tian racing there. Tian gets there first. Tian got too wrapped up, and now the attempted clear goes out to the neutral zone, up to Kasasa again. Stolen back for a second by Grady Ames, and he recovers it after it's knocked in the air. Still a minute 20 left on the penalty. Long pass gets away from Erdman. Erdman trying to force it, but it's recovered by Homer, and passed back to Kasasa, and then up to Eldridge, who sends it all the way down. It's taken by Gurdon this time. Minute left on the penalty. Long pass up to McDougall. Long pass across to Erdman. Erdman sends it down to the Bishop Feehan end. McIntosh attempted clear, walled off by Gurdon. Gurdon passing across. Tian fires a shot, misses wide. And that is going to ricochet all the way out to the neutral zone. They reset with 40 seconds left on the penalty. Gurdon skating with it. Sends it around. 30 seconds left on the power play as that gets knocked away, taken by McDougall. Poked away from McDougall and stolen by number 11, David Smith. McDougall takes it back, pass, finds Tian, gains the blue line, manages to get a pass to Guo. Guo lost it, Tian lost it, and it's taken away by McIntosh and a long clear out to the back end. Just 5 seconds left in the penalty, so no power play score again for the Warriors. Pace skating with it, gains the blue, gets it to Guo. Guo fires a shot, saved by Theberge. 2:13 left on the clock. Nine to nothing. The Shamrocks lead the Warriors. Face-off is corralled by Bishop Feehan. Pass goes up to Lund, now across to Cronin. Cronin gains the blue line. Loses it, it's taken by Henry Ames, lifted but blocked. Now a pass to Cronin, now given to Lund in the corner. Now given back to Cronin, stolen away by Redding. Now Pace manages to get it to the neutral zone and a pass to Grady Ames. Ames gains the blue line, fights his way around, shot is blocked. Now it's sent out. Cronin gives it to Lund, it's knocked away by Thomas O'Brien. Now it's moved up by Visnicki. And Redding takes it, sends it off the boards, finds a pass target, but then the next pass completely missed. All the way down to the back. We are down to the last minute and change here in Foxborough. Puck slides out, taken by David Smith, knocked away from him into open ice. It's a race to the puck. Won by Travis Smith, and an offsides call against Brookline with 56 seconds. Face-off is corralled. Pass goes up to Tommy May. May launches it to the corner, where Eldridge is going to send it around. And Wright has it, trying to send it around the boards. Wright recovers it after the ricochets, passes across to Eldridge. Eldridge, pass up, finds a target. That is David Smith, who gets pinned to the boards by Katz. Now a bunch of weird ricochets, and a shot is saved by O'Connor. That shot coming off the stick of Ryan Eldridge. Katz skating with it now, sends it up to May. May's pass misses, and it's cleared out by Eldridge. Now recovered again by Katz. Katz pass up, finds Tian. Tian forcing it through to the Bishop Feehan end, still staying with it, and that's the final horn. The final score here at the Foxborough Sports Center in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The Bishop Feehan Shamrocks 9, the Brookline High Warriors 0. So for the second straight year, Bishop Feehan celebrates the win in the finals over Brookline, though in much more lopsided fashion this year. And once again, they will take home the Junior Beanpot Cup. Final tally on the scores. Let's see if I can do this. 3 goals scored by Brendan McNeil to lead the way. 2 goals scored by Brady Vitelli. And then 1 goal each from Joey Davio and Eric Lund, and Thomas Franzosa, and Matthew Homer. And that's 9. So 9-0, Bishop Feehan wins. I want to thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Thank you to all of you with the kind words in the live chat. Thank you to all of you who donated online to the Junior Beanpot fundraiser for the Travis Roy Center for Enhanced Independence at Spalding Rehab, because that's the real important thing here. Regardless of the results on the ice, the important thing is that money was raised for a good cause. And the final total, according to the website, $4,676. And of course, more money will be coming in, from money that was raised here at the event. So I feel confident that they're going to hit the target of $5,000 that they set after those extra on-site donations are brought in. Well, that's going to do it for this live stream. Remember, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. But wait, first we got a trophy presentation. And so there is the Junior Beanpot Trophy being presented to the captains, Aiden Scanlon, Thomas Franzosa, and George Besrick. So Bishop Feehan wins the 2023 Junior Beanpot Tournament, repeat champions after winning last year as well. So celebration for Bishop Feehan. For Brookline, certainly not the result they wanted. Certainly a tough one, but one that they can build from. Once again, thank you all for tuning in here tonight. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Last note in the live chat from Lisa Redding. Thank you, Jesse. See you at the next home game. And I will be at the next home game. I will be at all home games for Brookline girls and boys hockey this winter. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. If you got anything else you would like to say, you can say it in the comment section down below after the stream has ended. And if there's anything you would like to give at the last minute, go down to the description section, find the link to the donation page for the Junior Beanpot fundraiser for the Travis Roy Center for Enhanced Independence. And if you check out the bottom right corner of your screen, you'll see the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. Find out more about me, the freelance sportscasting services that I provide, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team or player. Below that, my email address, jgms88@gmail.com. You can contact me directly with any questions or requests you may have. And then below that, the URL to my Instagram account, instagram.com/jgms88. Follow me on Instagram, where I will sometimes post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that is going to do it. And there are your Junior Beanpot champions, the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks, repeat champs. Final score here at Foxborough Sports Center, Bishop Feehan 9, Brookline 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.